Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hazwan bin Samsuni, and today I would like to share about the first strategy that we have in our syllabus, which is hedging. So, what is hedging? Hedging is a risk management strategy used to offset potential losses or reduce the additional cost by taking an opposite position in the futures market. The main goal of hedging is to reduce the risk and protect the hedger against the adverse price movement of commodities, stock, interest rate, or other financial instruments. So, in our syllabus, we have four different types of financial instruments that can use the hedging technique. The four instruments are FCPOs, FKLI, FMGS, and also FKB3. For hedging question, I have choose the past year question of December 2016, question 2B, which is about hedging FCPOs. So, this is the question. In September 15, 2016, a crude palm oil refiner would like to hedge its production cost if the market moved against them. The refiner decided to hedge 50,000 metric tons of October CPO supplies. Additional data are given below. On September 15, 2016, the spot price of the CPO is at Rm2,420 per ton. The question required us to explain and show how the refiner can benefit, if any, from the hedge strategy as measured by effective price, assuming that the CPO's spot and futures price converge as follows. October 2016 price is at Rm2,490. So, from this question, it mentioned that a refiner wants to hedge its production cost. So, from those information, we can say that the refiner will act as a buyer of the CPO and wanted to hedge its position from any cost required when buying the CPO at a later date. The information for both spot and futures price for today and later date are also given directly in the question, as it mentioned about the convergence of those prices at maturity. So, from those complete information, we can start to construct the hedging strategy. Alright, to begin with, firstly, we have to calculate the number of contracts that should be bought by the refiner at the futures market position. So, to calculate this, simply take the 50,000 metric ton of CPOs divided with size of contract, which is at 25 metric ton per contract. And then, we will get the number of contract, which is 2,000 October FCPOs. So, the third step is the establishment of long hedge trading strategy. So, to do this, you have to create a table with 3 columns and label it as time, cash market, and futures market. For the first row, which is T equal to 0 or today, on the cash market position, the refiner will plan to buy 50,000 metric tons of CPO in October. The refiner will be afraid of the increase in the price of CPOs, making the cost of purchase to increase. The current spot price of the CPO on that day will be at 2,420. Next, for the futures market positions, the refiner will go for an opposite position by go long on 2,000 October's FCPOs at the price of 2,420. And then, on T equal to 1 or later date, the price of the CPOs has increased as expected. The refiner will buy the 50,000 metric ton of CPOs at the price of 2,490 per ton. As for the futures market position, the refiner will close out their position by going short on the 2,000 October's FCPOs at the price of Rm2,490. The next step is to calculate the cost of purchase for naked. To compute this, times the price of the CPO per metric ton at T equal to 1 with the number of metric ton. And then, from this computation, we will get the answer of Rm124,500,000. Next is profit or loss on the futures market, which is short price minus long price times with NOC and times with the SOC. And then, we will get the answer of 3.5 million. Next is calculate the cost of purchase for hedger by taking the cost of purchase of naked minus with the profit received from the futures market positions. From these calculations, the cost of purchase for hedger will be reduced to Rm 121 millions. So next, to identify the effective price per ton for the hedger. To get this, divide the cost of purchase of hedger with the total number of metric ton, and then we will get the effective price of hedger at Rm 2420. And last but not least is to make analysis. So, the question required us to give comments on the hedging benefits based on the effective price. So, to do this, just compare the effective price of naked and hedger. Since the refiner will be the buyer, a lower price is better because it indicates that the buyer bought the CPOs at a lower price. So, from this table, we can see that the effective price of hedger is lower at Rm 2420 than the naked, which is at 2490. Therefore, hedger has achieved the hedging objective because the hedger managed to buy the CPOs at a lower price compared to naked. Alright, I think that is all from me for hedging part. I hope that you can understand my explanation just now. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.